Hi subscribers and welcome back to the channel. My name's Dominic James Murray. I'm CEO and founder here at Cameron James. This is my first video for my blue shirt, so welcome to the channel, blue shirt. Okay, today we're going to be discussing, can you transfer your final salary DB scheme to your existing UK SIPP? I would say 30% of our inquiries are coming through from existing clients who have a SIPP in the UK and they say, Dominic, all I want you to do is just sign that piece of paperwork so I can transfer to my UK SIPP. Sounds simple. It's not that simple. And they say, Dominic, just sign the paperwork and I'll get everything done. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. It's an extremely difficult and detailed process that we need to go through now for final salary pension transfers. First of all, we need to ascertain, particularly if you are a resident in the UK, we need to ascertain, is it even in your interest to first of all transfer your final salary scheme? The reason for this, as you would have done your research, HMRC and FCA have put in place very strong legislation. If you have safeguarded benefits over £30,000, you have to come to us and take financial advice. Whether you like us, whether you don't like us, it's the only way to do things with the rules that are in place at the moment. So, transferring into your UK SIPP. The reality of doing DB pension transfers now, and I can tell you as CEO who has to do all the spreadsheets of costs, it's just not worth it for advisory firms to be doing transfers for people on an initial basis and having no ongoing assets under management or no way to make money from that client in the future. Now, that may sound a little callous. We're just here to try and make money from clients, but obviously we're a business. We manage people's portfolio on an ongoing basis to obviously receive a fee for that, but the growth and diversification that we give to our clients is typically better than what they would achieve inside their own UK SIPP. So this is where, that's kind of like from a company side, from a selfish perspective, why we don't want to do that type of business. It's a massive pain for us. The initial transfer process can go anywhere from 3 to 6 to 9 months. The new legislation, which is coming out this morning, as I'm shooting this video, from the DWP inside the government, is they're going to be putting huge barriers in place now for people to access their statutory right to transfer your pension is effectively being removed. A red and an amber flag system will be coming into place, which means something that takes 3 to 6 months is going to start taking 6 to 9 months. That's on us. We have to pay for that and get that done for you in terms of the fee that's paid. From more of a compliance standpoint, the reason we don't offer this type of service is you're coming to me and saying, hi Dominic, I'm John Smith. I've got a £1 million DB pension in the UK and I would like to put it into my SIPP. I'm currently being offered £50,000 guaranteed per annum at the age of 60 or 65, the normal retirement age of your DB scheme. You say to me, yeah, but in my SIPP, Dominic, it's great. I had a 17% growth last year, a 24% growth last year, etc., etc. I'm invested in 30% of my portfolio is in Tesla, or I'm invested in something else, Amazon, 40%. Great. You can obviously make fantastic returns from doing that, but it's not a very diversified portfolio. And if Tesla were to have, I mean, at the time of writing, Tesla has just broken the record. He's getting richer and richer. But if something were to happen by the time you're reading this, watching this video, what would happen in a situation where they come back and say, okay, Dominic, hang on, remind me, you met John Smith, he had a safeguarded pension benefit of £1 million, you let him transfer it into his own independent SIPP, he put 50% of that into Tesla, which has now gone to half the value that it was before. Yeah, great advice, Dominic. You really protected the client there from obviously the guidelines that the FCA government is putting in place. That's not a situation that we want to be in. We will not allow people to go off and manage the pension pot on their own without our initial oversight to see that it is being invested correctly and it is well diversified. A couple of reasons for this. Within the first 12 months of completing a final salary pension transfer, we, as the financial advisor, have to be able to evidence that we've taken account of where the money is being invested. The reason this is very important is because many advisors will say, oh yeah, we're investing John Smith into Vanguard and Fidelity, low-cost passive ETFs, great portfolio. They do that for 1 month. After that, they go and invest them into a load of commission-based funds which pay them a load of money. The FCA is cracking down on this. So the first 12 months, there's a period of policing, so to speak, from the FCA. But also what I would say to you, if you're watching this and saying, shut up, Dominic, I don't want you to manage my money, I want to manage it myself, fine. You're obviously interested in your investments, that's great. What I'd recommend is to keep your own independent SIPP, keep doing stuff with it, buy what you want, buy 50% Tesla, maybe in 5 years time you could buy Bitcoin in it, whatever you want to do with it, fine. But the other part of your capital, which was your final salary scheme, you are going from a very safe and secure gold-plated scheme, which is offering you a guaranteed annuity and benefit for the rest of your life. Invest that money a little bit more professionally with diversification of the assets. Our cost is 1% per annum. Our annualized return on portfolios the past 5 years is 16, 17, 18%. I don't think paying 1% to achieve 16% growth is a big problem. And at the end of the 12 months, you can compare. You can say, I managed my SIPP myself, I paid no 1% fee, how much growth did I get? Okay, I got 14% growth over the course of the year, minus 1%, no minus 1% because you've managed it yourself. On the other side of the equation, if we had 16% and you paid us 1%, you still end up with 15% net compared to maybe 14% managing it yourself. So at the end of those first 12 months, you can analyze it. You can maybe even take some ideas from us, what we're doing inside your portfolio that we're managing that you could do independently yourself. So the big part here, guys, is that transferring it into your existing SIPP is a massive problem for financial advisors. We're putting ourselves at a huge amount of risk just to do the initial transfer, which, remember, the initial transfer for us is a massive pain. It goes on and on and on. All of my clients who've done final salary pension transfers, they laugh with me at the end and say, Dominic, at the beginning, the 1%, 2%, or the 3% setup fee, I thought it was ridiculous. Now that I've seen your team and how many email exchanges there's been, birth certificates, originals, certifications required, I'm struggling to understand how you guys actually made money or break even on that initial fee. So there you go, guys. That's our 2 pennies worth on it. We hope this has been valuable for you. If you think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong, if you think the system should be different, if you think the way we're doing it is correct, let us know in the comment section below, and I'm more than happy to have a one-on-one appointment with you to go through your own situation and put together a free advice report from myself or any of our senior financial advisors. Remember to subscribe below, guys, if you want to see more of this type of content. If you have any interesting questions, let us know in the comment section. Have a great day and speak of you soon.